How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another first impressions video. And what do we have on the table? A machete? A kitchen knife? No, it's the Cold Steel Voyager XL drop point. As a good student informed me, it is supposed to be the last thing that Andrew Demko was working on before the sale of Cold Steel to GM something, GMS, I think, or GMT Outdoors, and a really lovely drop point. I like the one before this one, but I just love the continuous curve that this one has. It does look different, and let's jump right into our specs. Still OS 10 right there. OS 10 made in Taiwan. The new logo, Voyager, of course, it's the labeling all over. But anyways, the handle, polymer, Gryvex, known as Gryvex. I don't know, they changed their names and they're still the same thing, isn't it? Or almost the same thing. Aluminium liners, which are also heat treated for strengthening. Overall length is 12.25 inches. The blade length is at 5.5 inches. The cutting edge was, let me see here. Sorry if I'm out of the screen, but it's also, I think, 5.5. It should be at 5.25 inches. The cutting edge. Blade thickness is at 150 thousandths, and behind the edge I measured around 20 thousandths behind the edge. It came screaming sharp, as usually cold steel knives come. That's something that hasn't changed in any way. It's a flat grind. The weight is 7.85 ounces. The locking mechanism, of course, triad lock. You gotta be careful. I have large hands, and it has already bitten me. So you gotta place your hands up against the guard, right? And so that the blade doesn't fall on your finger and bites you right there. And so the opening and closing can be done with one hand if your hand is large enough. How is the portability of this monster? Well, that's a good question. Let's see, I forgot to give you the size closed, right? It's 6.75 of an inch. Let's check out the portability. Okay. And as we know, this iron cross pattern is very aggressive. So, and we know from cold steel that the clips and the traction is just very aggressive. So it's gonna be a bit difficult to put it in, especially on a table, you know. Oh man, I do notice a different, and I'm not sure what it is. Let me grab. There is a difference in the clip. It's been a while since I've had a Voyager featured in the channel. But anyways, kind of, you know, there's something different in the clip. But there you have it. Barely 4 fingers go in, the fifth really doesn't, so it's kind of tight already. to take it out, and this whole thing sticks out. Doesn't bother me, but and it didn't bother Lynn Thompson, of course. But anyways, it might bother some people, especially other people that are not carrying the knife. How about blade to handle ratio? I think it's fantastic. Really, I mean, it's almost, you can see it there. It's perfectly centered, and you can see how the blade is almost towards the end the same size as the handle, and the balance point should be around here. But of course, because of the shape, I cannot make it stand, but as you can see right here, you know. But anyways, the ergos on this thing are really, really good. You know, I think if you use it for longer periods of time, this Iron Cross pattern might be uncomfortable. I'm not sure, because for longer periods of use, I have used the Recon one or the American Lawman or the Code 4 with aluminium and with G10, but I've never had for a longer period of time a Voyager, and that's a shame because they're really, for the money, they're really good blades. So the ergos are pretty good. We shall have to wait and see. If you guys know, please leave it in the comments. For longer periods of time, how does it feel? Does it create a hot spot on the handles? Because it kind of feels, you know, pretty rough. The performance, well, I've never had difficulties with my cold steels. Of course, there's always the case, but and especially with this continuous curve, this gorge. I love curves in knives. I love knives anyways, but love what I'm seeing here, and perhaps that will detonate my buying whenever I can. Voyager, of course, I would go with not the XL, but or who knows? I like the XL. I might go with the large XL drop point, because I kind of need one in my life. OS 10. OS 10 is close to VG10, one of my favorite steels. You can sharpen it very easily. You can, oh my God, how do you say that in English? You can strop. You can strop it. You can strop it. Oh my God, you can strop it fairly easy, and comes back to shaving sharp without any problems. It's a strong enough steel that sharpens and strops fairly easy, and with a good level of strength. Also with a good level of stainlessness. My tongue got just brain fart. Anyways, let's go to the comparisons before I keep on messing up. All right. Sharpie. Number 2 pencil. You know who gave me that idea? Dirk Werning. The number 2 pencil, I thought it was a fantastic comparison. So kudos to you, Dirk, my friend. Here goes the Victorinox Huntsman. And the Buck 110. See the size of this monster? Just fantastic. Rat 1. The Rat 2. Check that out. It swallows them full completely. Let's check them out at this view. Whoa. Yeah, that big. The PM2. And the Bug Out. So there is this thing of, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of Lynn Thompson-like, to carry such a big old thing. But there is a fun thing about it. Don't ask me what it is because I don't understand it myself, but there's just that fun factor of carrying this massively huge folder. There's the Recon one. I'm spitting on the, and I'm going to use another big one. The CQC-8 by Emerson. So, yeah. So, let's use one more. And this one would be the biggest that is at hand, and that would be a kitchen knife. A simple, common size, shape and all kitchen knife. So there you have it. That's the Voyager. Let me put this back. Voyager XL drop point by Cold Steel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Professor EDC out.